Hello everyone, welcome back to Steam Next Fest, and here we are today in Chessarama, what is touted to be a spin-off, a slightly different variation of the classic game of chess. I have no idea how this is going to come to be, whether it's puzzles or something else, but we have Farm Life Beginner, Lady Ronin Challenging, Dragon Slayers Extreme, and some other stuff coming soon. So let's start with Farm Life and see what it is we're getting ourselves into here. Farm Life, level 1 of 12, beginner. Wild horses dragged you away from the city. Time to enjoy the calm of the countryside and build a life on the farm. Enjoy a peaceful farming in this Knight's Move puzzle game. Would you like to play the tutorial? You can access it later if you wish. I will do the tutorial just so that I know what is going on. I do know how a knights move in chess, but let's just take them on their benefit of the doubt. This is the knight. Very serene, isn't he? His goal is to raise all the crops. To reach the goal, all tiles must be cultivated. The dark, humid soils are cultivated tiles. And these light soils are unlabored tiles. They are ready to be cultivated, just requiring a bit of work. To turn an unlabored tile into a cultivated one, the knight needs to move onto it. Select the knight. Move the knight to an unlabored tile. Good job. Just a bit more hard work. Turn the remaining unlabored tiles. Okay. Simple stuff. I understand. That's it. Good work. Now, one last advice. If you move onto a cultivated tile, it will turn into an unlabored tile. Move the knight to the cultivated tile. Interesting. Keep that in mind when moving the knight, as the goal is to make all the tiles cultivated. Don't worry, this can be solved with some extra work. First, move the knight to the previous tile, and then back again. See, that could have been something easily missed if I hadn't have checked. Yes, everything is laboured and unlaboured. This way you'll always be able to raise crops. Sure. That's it. Let's go and see what puzzles have to offer. Chess is like war on a board. Bobby Fischer. Right to rotate, scroll in and out. Sure. Right, so. Starting us off simple with literally a pattern that we can't get wrong. Look at those delicious, juicy tomatoes. Alright, this is a bit more technical, isn't it? So, let's get out to the further away stuff. Only knight's move, of course. But we make a nice round trip. If you've ever done the puzzle where you have to cover the chessboard entirely in moves of the knight. There's like a pattern to working to the outside edge first and then working in, I think. But so far, so good. Chicken! Right. Now things have a far more options about them, don't they? I think we're going to finish here. Although if we come to here, we can only go... Oh no, we can escape. We're fine. We're fine. Come down here, all the way around that backside. Right, now we got problems. How am I going to get to this tile? What is a knight's move away from this? That one there, that one there. So, we just then need to do a loop back on these three. And all is swell. Oh, I hate tiny puzzles. Tiny puzzles are going to be where they start really testing, though, aren't we? Give me my knight. No, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. There goes the combine harvester. Doing a proper job. The Bristolian accent, for those of you who aren't in the know. Not from round these parts, are ye? Right. This is just a fancy circle, isn't it? Simple stuff. And here. I'm going to start in the center and just kind of do almost like 2 large figure of 8s, I imagine. Oh, I've completely biffed it. Completely biffed it. Take me back to here. Oh god, this is going terribly now. How am I going to get to this tile? This is a knight's move away from only this, I think. No. This. Oh god, I've wrecked everything. I've wrecked everything. Far too much back and forth now. Right, get that. Now we just have to worry about this stuff in the center. How are we going to get these ones in the center here? Let's get to here, to there, to there, to here. We usually do like a massive loop again, don't we? Because this is where we started. And we went to this one. So if we go to the alternate, we're just going to undo most of our progress, right? But then if we do some of that in reverse, we will increase our gains. We can do this one, come back to where we were. Then can we do this in like a strange pseudo loop to get back everything we need? Right, we can nuke that, come back to here, come back to there, nuke that, nuke this, put that on, and then do those two back in reverse, and we get there. That was a terrible job. Jeez. Right. Clearly we're going to have to stand on this at some point, I'm sure. But let's just start going wild, and then we'll worry about whatever's left at the end. I'm doing a terrible job, clearly. I love how it slams down just that extra bit hard when you have to destroy what you worked so hard to create. How are we getting onto this? We need to be on any of the corner tiles to do that. So we do this, we do that, we come to the corner tile, then we do those in reverse. We finish planting. And now we have some nighttime jaunty music. That's literally the only tile we can get to from there. This gets us into the opposing corner. But we need to do this to get that. Going to be lots of back and forth here, I think. Alright, how do I get to here? From there or there? Oh dear. Alright, let me just do this forwards, then backwards, and everything's going to be great. I'm not sure if there's a more efficient way to do these bits where I'm kind of working forward to work backwards at the ends, but it's working for me. How many of these are there, I wonder? I thought there was 8, but clearly I was wrong. This is almost what I was talking about earlier with the Knight's Move puzzle, where we just want to revisit every tile once. Now, we're probably not going to have that much luck, but the more we can do off the bat, the better. Let's get these ones in the corner while we're here. We'll work up to the opposing side. No, we won't. We'll do this. Right, we're going to have to step on something now. Make it that one. I want the corners. If we can get the corner done, we'll have more to work with trying to filter out to one edge. How are we going to get a corner done here? Right, we're going to have to do this in reverse. So, go to here, there, there. Now I've completely biffed it. That's on me. Do that, and this. Get to the corner. We need one of these. How I'm going to get there, I don't know. Now we're going to have to just start destroying stuff before things get better. There's the corner that we wanted. That's going to let us do a little lap of these. That's going to give us this side as well. Working in towards the center. We can get down to just like 2. We can back and forth between them. How am I going to get to there? Going to come up here. Do that. That. Do that. And now we just have to think about getting on to the last 2. Unfortunately, they're not within a knight's move of each other, which is a real pain. We can do this. We break that. Grow this. Grow that. Break this. Grow that. Grow that. Break this. Grow that. And then back to where we finish. I think you got enough tomatoes, mate. I think you do. Oh, now you're really testing me. How many of these are there? Level 11 of 12. Alright, we'll finish this out then. Continue. So, we have to be destructive to be constructive. Give me the corners. This is a 6x6 grid again, which is what we just did. So, we know that given enough time, we'll be able to just scatter ourselves around here enough to get everything that we need. There's probably a more efficient way, but it's not the end of the world. Get the corners, that's good. Then go through here. Get that one. How are we going to get this? We can do 2 moves back on top of each other and then do those in reverse to get back. And we can come do this one, work through those, get the corner, Then we just have to figure out how to get these last couple here. This, where do we want to move from? Probably here or similar. We do that and then across. We can finish that off, do it in reverse. And we're going to end up with one last tile to figure out. How are we going to get to you? We can go break this, break that, grow this, do those in reverse. No bother at all. Right, last one. Instruction to go forward. Let's see. Then we can do that in reverse. Going to be a lot of backtracking just to get one tile, then come forward one, then go back one. That's fine. Right, how are we going to finish this off? Do this, do that. Then we can get you, and you, and you. Then these two are in some level of symmetry with one another. We must be able to do something about that. Right. Can we get the rest of what we have with this? Not really. I'm just going backwards now. Surely we'll figure out... Wait! The cow! Aliens are taking my cow! What is going on? We're just working back to where we started, aren't we? We now have these two tiles. Well, that gets me down to one tile, which means I can come to here, get that, and finish off. You did it! Congratulations on completing all the farm life levels. Soon you'll be able to build your own puzzles and share them with the world, or play one of the amazing levels created by the community. Wishlist on Steam. Not yet, there's other types of chess to play. So, select game. We've done farm life. Then there's Lady Ronin and Dragon Slayers. Now my chess is not that good, so we'll try the challenging and see what we get. I'm guessing it's not going to be chess puzzles now. Legendary Ronin is entrusted to kill shoguns. They are surrounded by their personal elite samurai guard, and that's just a little inconvenience for someone so powerful like the Ronin. Move relentlessly, do acrobatic jumps, and slash everyone in your way like an immortal chess queen on the Sokoban style game. Sokoban, that's the puzzle pushing I was trying to think of the word for with the putty that we played earlier. Sokoban is the Japanese box pushing puzzles. This is Lady Ronin. Calm as a breeze, lethal as a tornado. And this is the Shogun, a ruler that these good lands do not deserve. Lady Ronin's objective is to eliminate the Shogun. This can be achieved by moving Lady Ronin to the goal. Follow the instructions to eliminate the Shogun. Simple enough. The Shogun will commonly be protected by samurai guards. This is a rook, one of the defenders that can be in your way. Let's understand how to deal with these samurai. Yeah, we're gonna make sure... If we move to here, we're gonna get killed. On their turn, samurai will solely act to attack you, but only if you're in their line of sight. However, Lady Ronin is too skilled and deflects any attack. Deflection is the clash of weapons that pushes the target as far as possible. Now it's your turn. attack the indicated rook. Will you eliminate it? If another samurai has their ally on their line of sight, it will deflect the attack instead of being eliminated. The other rook had a line of sight of its ally when you began your attack, justifying the deflection. Interesting. Nevertheless, Lady Ronin's strength stuns after anyone that deflects their attack. Stunned samurais won't move or attack until you act on your next turn. Now it's with you, young grasshopper. Eliminate the samurai guards with all that you have learned so far. It should be an easy task. Simple stuff. The shogun has a diverse army, like this bishop, but every enemy piece acts just like you've learned so far. It can be eliminated if unprotected and will deflect if there's another line of sight. And now your last mission, dealing with 2 more enemies. Move to the indicated tile. Even if multiple enemies stand in your way, you shall not fear death. Lady Ronin is so skilled that no weapon can touch her. If 2 or more samurai attack, Lady Ronin will always dodge all of the attacks and won't be pushed away. Notice that the goal doesn't show up while samurais are on the board. You can't kill the shogun until all the samurais are defeated. This is your final lesson. Eliminate the samurais to be able to eliminate the shogun. When there's no more samurais on the board, the goal of the tower becomes available. Finish by killing the shogun. Bye-bye. It's a little more complex, but nothing too much. I don't believe in psychology, I believe in good moves, Bobby Fischer. Lots of Bobby Fischer quotes here. Right, so. Move to here. Attack. Attack. Finish. Another. Alright, these are all bishops. So. That gets them out of the way. Alright, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. We want to move on diagonals, right? If they're rooks. Oh, we can break line of sight if we're in between them. Interesting. Alright, that is a busy board. You don't have line of sight of anything else. We can break line of sight of those. Get rid of these guys in the corners. Oh, you're being watched by him. Now you're not. Come down here. Now we can take you out, finish. Not so much kind of a puzzle as just brute forcing out the correct moves that you can make. If there was like a turn counter and like try and finish in 17 moves or whatever it might be, that would give you more pressure to think about how you're acting. Right, who can we actually kill? We can kill you. And then you again. And you're defending on a diagonal. You're defending them. I think I want to be attacking that guy. Can I get this one to push me? can, but it didn't help. Interesting. Okay. Who can I isolate here? Is the thing. Man, this has gotten tricky. Oh, I'm being a bit daft in that I can definitely isolate. I thought that was the Lord, but the Lord's over here. So who's independent now of anything else? Feels like everyone's being seen by somebody that can defend them now. That's probably helpful. Let's get this diagonal moving outwards. And then... Great question. That's good. We can get on this long straight path. We have a chance to take them out. Now we can't take those because they're being watched by one another. That just repeats my problem. That's good though. We can now deflect them. And if we can push you across... You're not being seen by anyone. You're not being seen by anyone. We can finish out. That's a bit more tricky. How many of these are there? 16. Jeez, we might not do all of these. Right, let's get... God, I don't even know. We want you to follow us back. And then... Where can we go? Good. And they come across. They can't get me there. I need someone to move. We can make this guy move. And then if we block them off from their allies... We want to be in between them. Now you're isolated. Then we do that again. Around to the other diagonal. Alright. I get the premise. It's an interesting one. But I think I'm going to leave things there for today. Otherwise, we'll end up just doing all of these puzzles. Obviously, there's more for you to try if you wish. There's that 4th tier level difficulty stuff. Let's go back to the main menu here. There was also, if you fancy trying it for yourselves, the Dragon Slayers on the extreme difficulty. But for now, that was Chessarama. If you enjoyed that, please do let me know in the comments down below. If you have any recommendations on the Steam Next Fest that you'd like to see, do let me know those as well in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!